Alright.
I believe we're live.
Where is this on anyway?
I've been tweeting it out. It is on YouTube.
Oh, alright.
It still says stand by. Just let me confirm it's live first. Unless there's like a giant delay or something.
So what is this, like a drama
Yep.
alert or something?
It's live. It's live.
Alright.
So, what's up? What's your beef?
Well, I mean, I just kind of think, this whole thrust situation, I had a lot of friends in thrust and whatnot, and it kind of just, I don't know, pissed me off that, just come along and change the whole channel, so.
Well, I mean, you made 2 videos about it. You seemed very passionate, so I figured we would have a live debate.
Yeah, so.
I think you said in your first video that I was a bully because I made like 60 people change their names.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, you made a video on your channel that made 500,000 views about the same exact thing with phase noodles, so.
What happened to the phase noodles situation, I think we all can confirm, was that some kids like tricked him into thinking that he was getting into phase, and they weren't even part of phase.
Yeah, but I mean, you said in there that he worked hard for his $10, and I mean, that's true. And I mean, 60 people worked hard for $10, so, and you kind of, fucked them all over because
Okay.
you completely changed the channel on them. I mean, I'm sure some of them still wanted to stay in thrust, especially for a longer time, so.
You do know that we didn't kick anybody out of the channel, right? Like we didn't kick them out. Like they weren't told that, hey, you can no longer be a part of Thrust, you're kicked out, right?
So what happened? Did you tell them that we're turning it to a knifing team? Did you tell them they could be knifers? Like, what'd you say?
Yeah, we made a rule saying that you just can't use the sniper anymore.
Why would you do that, though? I mean, I'm sure every person you recruited was because of their sniping content. It wasn't because of their knifing content. I mean,
The reason why we recruited these original people was because we were going to do something different. We were going to work with commentators and snipers and trick shotters and make amazing content. Those people that launched the channel, like they left and went to bigger teams. Like the people that we have now are like the leftovers of that.
I don't think one of them went to a bigger team.
I know people left and went to a bigger team.
Name 5 people who made a bigger team.
If I could remember their names, I would tell you. But I know one of them is Barker, who's like the most amazing editor ever. He went to like Fear. A bunch of people went to Obey.
Yeah, but what you said in your commentary was that you're going to get all of them in bigger teams, and that obviously wasn't true.
No, what I said was that I was going to try to get them in bigger teams. And then
I don't think any of them told me that you tried getting them in bigger teams.
But I did. I made a video. I made a video and I sent it to Optic Hex. I sent it to Seabass. I sent it to FaZe Banks. I sent it to FaZe Tommy.
Yeah, but it's not like you were telling them directly that you want these guys to get in this team, and you didn't tell them the exact player. You didn't show them their clips. That's extremely indirect. I mean,
that doesn't make sense. Aren't there
you're not
clips
going to
like
look at your whole roster and see and try to find which players they're going to recruit.
Why?
Because that's not what a phase or optic leader would do. They have more stuff on their hands. If you really want them to join the team, you should have just talked to them straight up. Maybe called them or something.
No, what I told them is I wasn't going to leave them in the dark. I was going to notify these bigger channels or whatever, and I was going to try to get them in. That's what I did.
I honestly don't think you did, because I'm pretty sure none of them got in. And what you said in your commentary was that all these thrust.
Okay, okay, let me ask you a question. How come none of the thrust players got into bigger teams? If that's the case, why?
Because maybe they just weren't good enough. And
okay, maybe they just weren't good enough.
Yeah, exactly. But don't make a commentary saying that you're getting them in all these bigger teams. When
I did not make a commentary saying that I've got them into bigger teams. This is the 5th time that you've lied to me, motherfucker. Did I say
What do
that
you?
I'm getting them into bigger teams, or did I say that I was trying to get them into bigger teams? Those are two
I don't know.
different
I'm gonna
things.
have to recall that, but
I'm just saying those are two different things. You
I don't
keep
know. But you,
saying a fucking lie to my face, something I didn't say.
what do you? No, you did say that you were gonna try to get them in bigger teams, and the thing
Thank you.
is,
Thank you. You just said it correct for the first time. You just said it correct for the first time. You didn't say
well, I
correct
couldn't
in
recall
two
that
videos that
commentary.
you uploaded. You
I
didn't
couldn't
say
recall
it
that
correct.
commentary, so I don't know.
Right.
Maybe I haven't watched that commentary a few times. I don't like remember the exact words you said, but I'm pretty sure you kind of contacted them indirectly, and you didn't really try to get these players in those bigger teams. You kind of just contacted maybe a leader of Optic or Phase or something and showed them your freaking video. Like that's not trying to get them in bigger teams. What you need to
Why?
do,
We announced that they're all free agents now. I don't get that.
that's not what leaders do. You leaders don't just go into regular team channels, watch a video saying, uh, "Oh, and I'm trying to get these guys in bigger teams," and then just go to the roster and just start looking at all these players and trying to recruit them.
Why would
We have
they?
a lot more stuff to
Why?
do. I mean,
Why would they not do that?
because we have a lot more stuff to do. I mean, you're a leader.
No, no. The
You're a leader,
reason
you
why
know
no, the
that.
reason why they wouldn't do that is because maybe there's no skill there. Maybe those players aren't good enough to get into
Maybe
bigger
I'm not
teams.
sure. Like I
What
said
I'm
before,
saying
maybe
is
some of them aren't good enough.
you're
That's
telling
true. That's
me
very true. Maybe some
you're
of them
telling
aren't good enough, but
you're telling me that I have a responsibility to keep a clan going that doesn't get any views, that has players that aren't good enough for any other team?
Keemstar,
Why are you making it an obligation that my clan has to be a piece of crap? Why? Who
what are
are
you
you to
talking about?
tell
You were the
me?
one who said your clan was a piece of crap. You even you made a commentary saying
No,
all the players were bad,
you told
basically.
me that you said that it was unfair for me to get rid of my players or whatever, which never happened. We just made a rule that you can't fucking use a sniper. You got to pick up a knife. You said that was unfair. That was mean for me
You
to do
recruited
that.
these players
That's
on
unfair
their
to me.
sniping content. I might have not known completely everything that was going on, but I was talking to a lot of thrust players, and it didn't seem like you wanted them in. It just seemed like you obviously didn't care about their sniping content and their trick shotting content they were trying on, and you just said, all right,
You
you got
know
to pick up a
what?
knife now. You just got to start.
It's not really that. It's not really that I
Like, what
didn't
are you trying to
care.
do? Like, that makes no sense to me. Like,
It's not really
why
that I
couldn't you
didn't.
just keep the trick shotters and the snipers in when you could make like a whole knifing team and maybe get them big, but at the same time have those people who have been trying harding to get their whatever sniping and trick shotting content out? I mean, like I don't see what's the big deal with that. Why'd you have to convert the whole channel and make all these players basically force them to?
Because,
I mean,
do you want me to answer that? Because the intent of the channel was never to be what it turned out to be. What it turned out to be was the typical
do you
sniping
wait,
clan. Let me finish.
when you
Let
first
me finish. Let me
sorry.
finish. The intent of the channel was never to be what it ended up being. It turned into the typical team sniping clan. It was a cookie cutter copy of Obey, Soar, Phase, and Amp. I don't know who the hell else your shit that you got going on. I mean, there's
Uh,
so many channels. There's so many channels, and the subscribers spoken. They would go and sub to the channel, but they wouldn't watch any videos. They wouldn't watch
All
any
right,
videos.
Keemstar, when you started Thrust with Ma, what did you think it was going to be like a phase and optic and obey or whatever phase and optic, whatever you're talking about?
No, I had a completely different idea for it. I had a completely different idea for
What'd
it.
you think it was going to be?
What I wanted to do is I wanted to take commentators' clips, because commentators really shoot for gameplays, but every once in a while they get short clips. Those clips go to garbage if the whole gameplay itself isn't good because they can't do a commentary over it. What I want to do is I want to incorporate those guys and their clips. That didn't really work out. That didn't really work
Why
out.
didn't you try doing that? If you're a leader and that's one of your decisions, you should have tried doing that before uh,
I did, but I'm man enough to
players to the
say
team, and then wait, recruiting 60 players to the team, and then fucking every single one of them. I mean, I'm not saying fucking them over, right? Because that's kind of nasty. I said that in my
I'm
commentary.
gonna be honest.
The
I
thing
don't
is,
even.
is that you like these players, they don't want a knife. I mean, like trick shotters somewhat look at knifing as something they don't really like seeing stuff out of the norm, I guess you could say. And
No,
knifing is
be
something
honest.
completely out of the norm.
Be honest. Trick shotters and snipers like you look down at knifers. You
No,
think
I
that's
don't
the
look-
no,
no,
you
no, no,
do.
I don't look down
No,
at
you
it at
do.
all.
No, you do.
Guess
And
what?
everybody.
My team 87. Wait. My team 87. We did a dual camps challenge, right? And
Why
a
the
knifing
fuck?
team won. A knifing team won. Out of all the other teams, a knifing team won. You want to know why? Because I think it's original. I think things that are creative and original are amazing. The thing
All
is
right, but
that
you
I
need to
like
hear me
trick
out. You
shotting,
hear
and
me
I
out.
actually really enjoy trick shotting. I mean, the last couple of weeks I've kind of taken a break from it, but I actually really enjoy trick shotting. So that's why I trick shot. I've been always looking at stuff that are creative, and I love creative things. You know, your fake nuke video, I watched that. That was awesome. That was creative. I love creative things. It's just the thing is when you completely convert a channel on like all the subs and stuff like that, it kind of gets me pissed because a team is for your friends, and you know there's a bunch of friends in Thrust that kind of got split up because of this. And that's because maybe some of them wanted to stay. I don't know how many Thrust members wanted to stay. You just
talk
told me that right now.
Dude, you gotta hit one point and then you gotta let me respond because I'm just completely fucking lost, dude. I don't even know where
All
to
right, well,
respond
then
to.
just respond.
Here's the last thing I heard you say. All right, you said something about it's supposed to be friends having a good time. You know, if that was the case, I would fucking love it. And I was here on YouTube when it was like that. But then all of a sudden, money got involved. And shit is just not like that. Shit is just like no one is coming on my team, right, and playing for Thrust, right, and staying here if your clan offers to pay them like a bunch of money or something. They're gone.
All right, then Keemstar, wait.
Like that whole friends creating a clan shit, that would be amazing. There's no loyalty in Thrust with the players. Those motherfuckers would leave if any bigger clan invited them.
That's something you always have to thrive to do, all right? Think about this. When you're a leader, you always have to think of ways to keep your players in your team. That's just what leaders have to do. If you don't want to deal with that,
yeah, but you just said something crazy. You just said something crazy. You just said something crazy. You said if you want to keep your players in your team, you gotta like be nice to them and whatever. That's what you just said, right? Something like that. I don't want these fucking players in my team. They can only get 2,000 views. The subscribers
then why did you
don't give a fuck
continue
about the
leading
players.
Thrust, Keemstar? Why did you continue leading Thrust? Tell everyone why you continue leading Thrust. Was it for some subs or something? Just say it. Like, say the truth.
Okay,
why
so
would you
you mean
continue
to
leading
tell
Thrust
me
if you did not like your players? If you did not want them in your team? You just said that you did not want your players in your team. You just said that, Keemstar.
Yeah. That's
tell
correct.
everyone
That's correct.
why you
That
kept leading
is
Thrust.
correct. We came to a point where I was like, I do not want these guys doing the same thing that they're doing, and I'm willing to change this into a knifing clan. That is 100% true.
Why didn't you leave the team? Why did you have to do something the subscribers did not want you to do? They did not. The subscribers, obviously, I'm pretty sure over 50% of the subscribers did not want you to change the channel. Why didn't you make a new channel? Why didn't you leave the team?
You know what? How many percentage? What's the percentage of subscribers again? Go ahead, tell me.
I said I'm sure more than 50% of the subscribers.
More than 50%. More than 50% of our subscribers haven't even seen the video announcing that it's going to be a knifing team. Do you understand what fucking like low view means? Like you keep on bringing up this number, 60,000 subscribers. You might as well change that.
I mean, you
might as well change
account.
that.
Why would you
to
change that?
10,000 subscribers.
I
You better start talking about 10,000 subscribers.
I don't care how
those
active
subscribers don't give a fuck. When they fucking look at their inbox, they're clicking on FaZe. They ain't clicking on no Thrust videos. They know that these motherfuckers over here aren't good enough to get in any bigger team, and they ain't trying to watch no scrubs.
Keemstar, you understand that there are some videos
I'm not done
that
talking.
are better than
I'm not done talking.
I
am not.
No, calm down.
To be number 7.
No, Keemstar.
I'm not trying to have a clan
calm down.
with people that don't even want to be in the fucking clan. They're just trying to get a fucking outlet to get somewhere else. I'm not mad, bro. You're talking to my loud voice. You're just talking to my loud voice. Nobody's getting mad with you. This ain't tears like your video.
Oh my God.
You don't need to say calm down. Now I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk because I did go in a little.
All right,
can you please
let me talk now, or are you keep raging about how you didn't like your players and how you
get in the engine?
I'll
sit in the caboose.
Every other team
you drive the train for a little bit. Go ahead.
What you basically just said is that you think trick shotting. No, Keemstar, this is your call. Whatever. This is you asked me to join this debate, so just let me talk right now. All right. because it obviously seems like you win every single debate you have on like Drama Alert, whatever.
This
And I do
this
respect you for
silence
that because I'm
this.
not gonna lie, some of the Drama Alerts you do are good. All right, I'm not gonna sound like a fanboy or anything, but I do like that you expose the commentating community sometimes. But what I'm
I don't
saying right
expose
now,
them. That's another thing you got wrong about me. I don't expose jack shit. If drama goes public, I report on it. So
exactly, and you expose them to your subscribers, which is obviously a lot more than
reporting,
people
if
actually figured it out.
if reporting the news is exposing, then fine.
That is, you think about it. If you're watching the news, would you have known about that news before? If you're watching what like something on News 12 or something, would you have known about that news before?
When I do Drama Alert, I try my hardest not to put my opinions in it. I try to report what happened to the best of my ability.
Exactly, and you're exposing what they're doing. You're exposing. Keemstar means you can see it. You can actually.
Well, I mean, exposing and reporting aren't the same thing. If you get a dictionary, you could probably figure that out. But go ahead.
Keemstar. Exposing is when you show it the whatever to the public. You show what people are doing to the public. So you're basically exposing what commentators do. You're showing your subscribers, which are a lot
Let
more
me give you an
people
example. Let me give you an example of the difference, just so you understand, right? You uploaded a video today exposing me, right?
No, I didn't expose you.
Well, what is that? What is that?
All right, maybe I was reporting you. Maybe
okay, maybe you did expose me.
Logic is on this, but you.
Well, let me finish my statement. Then you get my motherfucking logic. All right, so you made a video exposing me today. If I were to do a Drama Alert, right, and we're getting way off topic, but let's finish this up real quick so we can get back to the point. If I was doing a Drama Alert story, I'd be like, today, SB Scarce uploaded a video
say the name right.
Exposing DJ Keemstar. That's reporting the news. It's different than exposing.
Yeah, but basically, what you
okay?
You know
all right.
All right well,
I don't want to deal with basically.
Just listen here, right?
I just want to deal
you
with
haven't
facts,
really been listening.
bro.
No, just listen. Do you know what exposure is? Like when a channel gets exposure off maybe like another channel or something. You know what that is?
Yeah.
That means that they're getting subscribers, they're getting views, they're getting people are looking at their channel.
I get that. Yes.
So when you expose these things to other people, all right? Because guess what?
All right. You're changing the.
All right, whatever.
It doesn't. This is a stupid argument. Yeah.
Because obviously you don't understand what I'm saying. So.
Yeah, and you don't understand what exposing and reporting is. They're two different things. But go ahead.
All right. Well. Basically, what the main thing I'm saying is, you know that little video you uploaded, whatever, 2 days ago about Minnesota Burns with the big commentator, and then what you did was basically the same exact thing.
How do you know every video that I upload? What the fuck? Are you really a fanboy?
No, I was a subscriber before. I watched like one or two.
Wait, you unsubscribed from my channel, you piece of shit.
No, I didn't actually unsub, but the thing is...
Okay, I still have respect for you, go ahead.
But the thing is that I watched that video, and I felt really bad for that guy, you know, and I still do, because, you know, whatever, Minnesota Burns put like a little link in the description.
Right.
But the thing is that you completely reversed the channel on Magoo or something. I don't know how to say his name, I keep saying
No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. That is not what happened.
Tell me this: did Magoo or whatever? Did he have the channel when you? Listen.
Wait, me and Mela. I'm gonna answer your question, so you gotta let me talk, okay? Me and Mela started Thrust. I came up with the name Thrust. Me and Mela together made Thrust. Okay. We're the owners. We're the owners.
All right. Answer this question.
Now, what happened was, I'm trying to give you the answer, but you keep talking over before you get the answer. You gotta listen. All right. What happened was Mela got sick of the drama. He got sick of the low views. He felt like Thrust wasn't going anywhere. All right. So he was thinking about passing it down to Magoo.
Yeah, because Magoo would have cared about the team, and he wouldn't have completely changed the channel on people.
Yeah, he would have kept doing what the fucking thing was doing, and that would have been.
And that would have made all the subscribers happy, wouldn't it?
No.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. All the subscribers do not.
Motherfucker, you just we heard that you said it would, right? And now you're gonna hear why it won't. Because all the subscribers don't even know that it's a knifing team now. You gotta fucking think before you talk, because you sound stupid when you say all.
Dude, you understand that the whole community
our
knows that it's
subscribers do not watch our
Are you telling
videos.
me that all the subscribers
I'm telling you,
do not
my
know?
subscribers do not watch my videos on Thrust. They don't. Go
Right,
look at the last videos.
But
go look at the last videos. 2,000 views, 4,000 views, 3,000 views. What happened is that this fucking thing, Thrust Camp Clan, instead of like fucking focusing, I'm finishing what I'm saying, and then you get a chance.
Was a bigger trick
Our fucking channel was not focusing on quality. Our channel was focusing on quantity. They were shitting out some fucking video that nobody cared about every single fucking day. And the subscribers don't give a fuck about that. They don't want to get spammed their inbox for the same cookie cutter bullshit.
Then why
don't care.
Sub?
I wanted Thrust to be special.
Subscribe? Why did they continue to be subscribed? Tell me that.
Subscribers don't mean shit. You don't make videos.
That's exactly what I'm fucking saying, Keemstar. Wait, Keemstar. Before you say anything else, and you come.
No, no. Subscribers don't mean shit because subscribers are a fucking number. That's it. If those subscribers do not view the videos, then what's the point? You're just fucking making videos to make your sub number go up? I make videos, and I want to make videos so people watch them. The point of making videos is so people watch them, not for your subs to go up.
You need to calm down, all right, and just let one person talk, all right?
Nobody's upset. You don't need to tell me to calm down just because it's not your turn to talk.
I'm raging too, but you need to calm down right now and let me talk.
When it's just simply not your turn to talk. Now I'm done talking and you can talk. Go.
All right, well, why are you saying that subscribers don't matter when you literally said that Thrust is like the #1 knifing team and you're like, they knocked out all these other teams and that's why they're all butthurt, all these other knifing teams? You said, no, I get what you're saying. You know, a lot of them are butthurt. But the thing is that subscribers don't matter for teams. It's reputation. Do you understand that there's some teams out there with huge sub counts and no one really gives a shit about them? You understand that, right? Or
what is wrong with you? Do you think people give a fuck about Thrust? Look at our last videos. 2,000 views, 4,000 views. You can't have these arguments based on facts that are fucking have holes in them. Don't come with me with fucking Swiss cheese, bro. Come to me with some solid cheddar. You got holes in your argument.
All right, that was probably the worst metaphor I've ever heard. But all right, what I'm saying is that
like cheese?
No. You converted the fucking channel,
tone?
Keemstar. You converted the whole channel, and guess what? Those 60,000 subs don't want to be subscribed. Every single person I've talked to does not want to be subbed. I looked at the comments, Keemstar, and you look at the comments yourself before you start removing more of them. All right, because my comment got removed right away when I commented it.
Listen.
No, wait.
Let me respond to that. Go ahead. You finish. You
just said before in the commentary it was my turn to talk. All right, so let me
finish.
No, all right. What I'm saying is that almost everyone except for the people who are subscribed to your channel did not want Thrust as a knifing team. They've been there for what? Since 60,000 subscribers, and it's been. I know I keep saying 60,000 subscribers, but it really does have 60,000 subs or whatever, 55,000 now because everyone unsubbed. But what I'm saying is that, literally, no one wanted to be subbed for knifing content. So why did you make it into a knifing channel? Did you think the sub count mattered? Because you just literally you're.
Do you know that more? Do you know? Okay, I'm gonna say two things in response to that. One, the reason why your video or your comments kept getting removed is because you have been trying to gain exposure based on this situation by uploading multiple videos. Let me finish. You uploaded multiple. Wait, are you interrupting me, dog? I thought you didn't like the whole interrupt thing.
Keep talking.
You uploaded multiple videos about a situation that really has nothing to do with you. It don't, bro. It don't.
Right,
you weren't in Thrust.
Let me just say what my.
Now, let me get to the next point.
All right.
Let me get to the next point. You keep on saying all the subscribers don't want it to be a knifing clan, blah, 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 blah. You keep on making these fucking points. Do you realize that more people have paid attention and viewed the drama that's going on with us switching over to a knifing clan than they have for the last, like, 10 fucking videos that we've uploaded on the channel?
That is
Keemstar,
I gotta be honest,
based on me turning it into a knife clan, we have already gained more views and provided more entertainment, more content that people care about than the last 10 fucking montages. You motherfucker, you gotta look at the
All right,
numbers,
wait,
bro.
let me,
And
all
the
right, let me
numbers
talk.
aren't subs. The numbers
Calm
are
down,
views.
calm down. All right, let me talk.
You
What
can't
I'm
keep
saying
saying
is,
calm down when
Keemstar, I
nobody's
gained
getting
100
excited.
subscribers off that big whoop. I don't give a shit about. They can all unsubscribe right now. Do you honestly think I care about my? I have like 13,000 subscribers. You have 45,000 supporters, Keemstar. Way more than me, and you've made them in like I've made them in what, a
Scared.
year? Dude, you
Scared.
made them
Scared.
in what, 3 months? Because you
You
have all
let
these supporters from those funny videos you were making before. And I get what you're saying on that. But the thing is I don't give a shit. Unlike everyone else, I don't give a shit about how many fucking subscribers I make, how many subscribers my team has. Well, you obviously care how many
So you
subscribers
don't care
Thrust
about
has.
subscribers. You don't care about subscribers. That's what you did to me, motherfucker. So now you're gonna have to deal with this. You don't care about subscribers. You don't care about subscribers.
You don't care about subscribers. You obviously care about subscribers.
Subs. How dare you not care about the subs? That's what you did to me, you
I
motherfucker.
care about
That
how many.
doesn't
I
make
care about
sense
my
for me to say
subscribers.
that to you
What
because
I'm
that's not what
saying is,
you meant.
shouldn't
But
care
you did the
about
same thing to me about
subscribers
10
who
minutes
not
ago.
want- Oh my God, Keemstar.
That's
just
not
let me
what you
talk.
meant, but you did the same thing to me 10 minutes ago.
What are you talking about?
When I said I didn't care about sub numbers, you came at me hard saying that I didn't care about my subs. That's not what I was talking about. You just said the same
Said
thing.
you didn't give a shit about your subs. I said you.
That's what you
I said
said.
you obviously didn't give a shit about Thrust subscribers.
All right.
That's not your subs. That's Thrust. There's a
anyhow,
lot of other people who built that channel, and I know you don't think the snipers and whatnot built the channel, but they're the ones who have been coming out with the content on the channel consistently. All right. And before you, whatever you butt into what I'm talking about, what I'm saying is that you completely disregarded the content they were actually putting on the channel. They was making views. There were people who actually liked it, not disliked it.
let me ask
and
you a question.
There was
Let me
a
ask
lot
you a
more
question.
people that did actually.
Let me ask.
Say what you gotta say.
I gotta ask you
can't talk
something.
anymore.
I gotta ask you something. All right. Look. Thrust channel started like 3 months before I started my personal channel over at Killer Keemstar, right? Now, if you take the views away from the thing with Phase Noodles, take those views away, I still have more views, way more views than the Thrust channel. Now, why is that? When I only have like 40 subscribers and Thrust has 60 subscribers.
Because team channels don't make viral videos. Your channel made a couple viral videos.
But you don't get it. I want to make viral videos. I want to make montages that have millions of views.
So if you do, why didn't you just make a new team, dude? Like, why did you have to convert it on all your subs?
Because this is my team. I've already put the work and effort into this team.
Are you saying you put work and effort into Thrust? Because every player I've talked to have said that you barely talk in the team chat, and when you talk, it's all about your videos and like what you're thinking. No. But I'm pretty sure that most of your players didn't even give a shit about you when you switch the team over. I'm just going to say that straight up because I was talking to a lot of players. I did not hear one peep about you whenever I talked to someone in Thrust. I did not hear anything about you because you were not really part of the team.
I've been doing like all the behind the work stuff, like behind the scenes stuff.
Like what did you do? Upload a video?
Yeah, we fucking promoted it.
Dude, I'm a leader. I know how to fucking lead a team, and obviously Thrust was doing the same thing. That Agony Taj, great idea on your part, but that was like one thing, dude. Like you have to
exactly every time that's you just said a beautiful thing right there. You just said a beautiful thing right there. All right, you have to hear me out. I just want you to calm down a little bit, and hear me out because that's a beautiful thing what you just said. That Agony thing was a great idea. All right, there would be these meetings, right? And I'd be like, guys, we can't keep doing the same thing. We have to do something different. What I want you guys to do is I want you guys to work as a team, all right? I want one of you guys to go in, run the RC car, and the other dude try to snipe it and get kills that way. I want you guys to do like all this crazy stuff that hasn't been seen before. I wanted to do like a machinima type sniping montage that actually like make it into a movie, right? I wanted to do this quality stuff as opposed to quantity. But what these people did is they disobeyed my advice. They disobeyed what I tried to do.
Why didn't you
in my clan? I didn't kick them because I was kind of weak. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what?
That's your fault. You have to learn how to be successful in that way. You always have to.
Well, I mean, this is basically what happened. When they didn't listen to me the first time, all right, I went in, yelled, and said, look, you have to do this. Nobody sent their clips. Nobody did it, right? then I was like, all right, well maybe
Did you make like a Dropbox or
wait.
something? A Dropbox
Oh
folder?
yeah, of course they had access to the Dropbox. Mel was there, had everything set up, right?
How many people
They
sending
didn't.
clips? Are you saying that no
You
one
gotta
sending
listen to me.
clips
You
to
can't
you?
just sit there and bombard me with questions. I'm trying to tell you. All right, you gotta listen to me. All
All
right.
right, whatever.
I said, look, this is what we need to do. We need to do something different. We need to make a quality fucking video that the world has never seen before. All right. Nobody's sending their clips. I go to Mal. I go, you got the clips yet? Nobody's sending their clips. It just wasn't. They weren't listening. So I go and I yell at everyone. I'm like, dude, let's go. We got to do this. And the response was, we don't want to do that. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these guys, because they're in this community, they know better than me. I'm gonna let that one slide. Then I came up with this brilliant idea for the agony-tage, right? Nobody sent in their clips. Nobody did it. I went in there and I was like, I'm gonna fire people. I'm kicking people out now at this point.
Why
You're
would you
gonna,
send in clips to an agony tag though? It's all fake clips. That makes no
yeah,
sense.
people had to send in fake clips. How hard is it to go in and send a fucking clip that isn't even a clip? So JMC
Are you
can
saying they
fucking
had to
edit.
fake them themselves? They had to learn how to fake
They
a
just
clip?
had to send in a fucking clip of them spinning and not shooting anything, and they didn't do it. Yeah, I don't think you understand how lazy these motherfuckers were, and how like free spirit they were. They weren't
Okay,
trying
so
to
that's what
listen
you have
to
to know when you're
anyone.
leading a team. Like you have to understand that the players, they're not going to do.
Yeah, but
they're not
we
going
gotta
do
get
some
to
things
the.
that you
We
want.
gotta.
You want them to do.
I understand that. I understand that. So we gotta get to the final day. We gotta get to the final day. So let's get there, right? So eventually, I put the pressure on. I tell two people that they're getting kicked out for not sending their clips. All of a sudden, bam! All the clips came in, right? We make the agony Tosh. It gets more views than anything else that we upload, right? You want to know why? Because it was a Keemstar quality, amazing entertainment production. People that watched that,
Then
they
why
loved
didn't you
it.
make a Keemstar quality entertainment production on a new channel? Where your subs
Because
would
we
have been
already,
fine with
because
it.
I
I'm
already,
sure your subs are fine with it.
you,
I mean, you're.
okay,
I mean,
listen,
I would have
listen,
been
you
fine with it.
can't
If you made a new
bombard
channel
me.
for this knifing thing, I would have been subscribed to it, and I would have been looking at every single.
That's awesome, but you can't bombard me with questions when I'm trying to answer the first one, all right? Because I'm not done answering that, all right?
Keep going with it.
So the next thing that happens is that I come up with a couple different other ideas, and I tell everyone, we got to do this, we got to do this. Nobody listens to me again, right? So I say, you know what? I'm going to sit back, let these guys upload videos the way they want to, let them make the videos the way they want them, and watch them fail. And then I'm going to come back and say, you guys are failing. You've proved that you failed, and now you're going to have to go, and we're going to do
But
things
what makes
my
them
way.
failing? Because
Now listen to me. We're at that point right now where they failed. That's where we are today. Is they failed. They didn't succeed. They didn't listen to Keemstar, and now
what
we got to
made
do
them
something
fail? Tell me
different.
what made them fail.
They look up to FaZe. They look up to Obey. They look up to Sword. They look up to these bigger teams.
That's what I'm saying. Then why didn't you leave the team in the first place?
Hear
when
me.
You started noticing
Hear
it?
me. Hear me. Hear me out. Hear me out. They want to make videos like these bigger teams, and that's not what I want for Thrust. I want Thrust to be something different. I want the subscribers to click on their inbox and know that they're not going to see the same type of video that they could see from 4 other channels. I want to do something completely different. And these people weren't willing to do that. So we made a rule. It was just a simple rule. And it was no longer can you pick up the sniper. You have to use the knife. And that's the rule.
That's honestly not a simple rule because they've never done that before. What makes you think that's a simple rule? You have to hit clips like that. Keemstar, have you ever hit a knifing clip, a knifing quad feed? Or
what I'm trying to tell you, right?
No, but have you ever hit a knifing clip? Have you ever actually like went for knife?
Yes, yes, I have.
You've hit one?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what is an amazing knife clip, but I hit one across map, and I hit the guy that I was aiming for, and it was across map, and he just killed me, and I was trying to get revenge on him, and I got him. I fucking got him. It was awesome.
Keemstar, that's not a good clip. Just letting you know that right now.
But I'm not like a superstar, but I was excited as fuck. This dude killed me, right? I respawned on the other side of the map, and I aimed for him. I took time aiming for him, and I was with only use me blade when this shit went down. And I threw it, and I hit him, and it was the greatest thing in the world.
I mean, that's kind of like one of those turn-on things where you get like extremely excited over it because you just basically killed your own whatever your own.
I killed the guy that I was going for, dude. It was pretty sweet.
But I mean, it's not like a clip. Like you need to like you need to at least be able
I
to
agree. I agree that it's not like amazing like bank off a wall shit, but I don't even know why you asked me that. You asked me that,
because
remember?
when you're leading one of these teams, you should at least have hit a clip before. I mean, like you should at least be able to do the things that your players are doing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, no, I don't. No, I don't.
All right, when you lead a
Because
team, all right, when you
I'm
lead
not
a
really a
team, you know
player.
nothing about trick shotting because you obviously when you first started leading thrust, you knew nothing about trick shotting. You hit no clips. Um,
I knew nothing
You didn't
about.
really speak to the players that much. You weren't really like in
Well,
thrust. Like,
here's the problem. Here's the problem. You'd have like a team meeting, right? And these kids are young, and you're like, guys, we got to do something. I got this plan, and I'm being fucking professional, and I'm trying to show I got all these ideas and all these strategies. And listen, if motherfuckers like listen to me and take my advice, all of a sudden we get a ton of views because I know entertainment. That's what I know.
yeah, I get
All
you. I
right.
get what you're saying, but
We get a lot of views, and these guys that are involved, right? They get their own subscribers. They get praise. All I want to do is lead, but nobody respected me for what you just said. You just said that I didn't know shit about trick shotting, and that's why
I
they
mean,
didn't.
you didn't. So why?
But that's why they didn't respect me.
Why
And if
wouldn't you? Then why wouldn't you kick all these people who weren't agreeing with you when you
I
first
did,
started thrust, and you just let them in because you can't kick them when they've been in the team for so long. That's just something that's like a douche move. You don't just
at
kick
the end of
someone
the day, I
when
didn't
you've
kick
been
anyone the whole
helping you
time.
build a team.
At the end of the day, I didn't kick anybody the whole time I was in thrust. And to this day, I haven't kicked one person. You know?
You technically, but you did, dude. Like
I
you
just
told
told
them
them
that
I
they
just
have
made a
to snipe. Why did you
rule.
give them that rule? Why didn't you
I
quit?
gave them that
Okay, you don't have
rule.
the sniping montage every now and then.
Look,
You were gonna
sometimes you can be an
You had that
asshole.
whole Ricochet Tubes team in, and that was pretty sick, and everyone was fine with that
That was awesome. That was awesome.
because
Yeah.
yeah, but everyone was fine with that because that was like a side team, you know what I mean? Like that was like a team inside thrust when there was other people trick shotting and sniping, and those Ricochet Tube things, those made way more views than the other content, which I
Well,
understand. Wait, but the thing
it
is,
was. See, you're proving my point, dude. You
yeah,
don't
exactly.
understand.
But why did you
I
have
don't
to
want
kick
my
all of them?
team.
Why did you
I
have
don't
to
want
kick
my
all of them?
players to
That's what I'm
be
saying.
fucking
No one
losers.
wants you to kick everyone.
I don't want my fucking players to be losers. I want my players to be superstars. I want my players to produce the most amazing thing in the world.
You're
But
just
they
saying
didn't
that the
want
players
that.
that were in
They
thrust
did
that
not
were
want
now
that.
all losers.
My
You're saying
players
that
want
they're
to.
all losers.
You're not letting me
The
talk.
one that got in that
My
big thing.
players just wanted to make garbage.
All right,
And
calm
nobody
down.
loved the
Nah,
garbage.
they're not making garbage.
You're
They're
bringing
making
me
good,
to
they're producing
tears.
content that's good to the people who actually watch it, dude. Like you
All
gotta
right,
no, Keemstar,
we're
come
not
on.
Oscar the Grouch.
Don't
We're
laugh
not
at me,
Oscar
because
the
it's actually
Grouch.
pretty serious, dude. You're just kind of making a complete joke out of Trickshine, dude. It's funny, like how little you care about it, but it's just
No,
like,
you
the thing
say that.
is,
You
no,
say,
Keemstar,
listen,
dude,
listen,
dude,
listen.
you obviously didn't know anything about.
I'm just
Trickshine.
gonna. I gotta shut up and let you talk because you won't be fair
All
with
right,
the
here,
talking
I'll let
time.
you talk. I'll let you talk, Keemstar. Just
Okay, thank you, and then I'm gonna let you talk. All right, and
All right.
I'm gonna notify you when I'm done so you don't cut me off. Okay.
all right.
I know entertainment. All right, I've proven it with the few things that I've decided I forced my team to do that they did. They got the most views. Like the first montage that we ever made has the most views, the team taj, and the reason why it has that is because I hand-picked Barker. And the reason why I handpicked Barker is because Barker didn't put like filters on. He didn't make the fucking montage look fucking ugly as fuck. Like a lot of editors, they try to put these filters on like they're on Instagram with my montage. I don't want to see my fucking montage on Instagram. I want it to be crystal clear.
Do you mean
right?
all right, all right. I'll just leave you at that.
You know what I'm talking about, right? That like
You mean color
hazy,
correction?
whatever the fuck they do that makes it horrible. It's like it looks like fucking
I
rust.
think you're talking about color correction, bro.
No, I'm talking about the montages that look like rust. It literally is the color of rust, the whole fucking thing.
All right, well that's just a bad color correction. I mean, there's a lot of different color corrections that can look sick.
Those people that do that are fucking disgusting. Like they need to jump off a bridge. Motherfucker, when we watch a montage, we want to see what's going on. This shit is so fucking dark, dude. You can't even see if he hit the shot or not. It's ridiculous. Anyhow, I picked the right guy. Fucking, we made an amazing video, got a ton of views. All right. The next project that I was involved in that I actually forced my players to do was that agony thing. Bam, ton of views. Right. Everything that I was involved in, all right, that I made my team do, got more views than everything else, including the video that I just uploaded announcing that we're moving to the night thing.
Yeah, but
I
that's
know
if I
entertainment.
were to upload a
I
video
know
on my brand
entertainment.
saying returning into a bunch of knifers, then I'm sure it would make almost as many views, if not
But
more.
what I'm saying is, I know entertainment, and these people were young, and they thought that they knew better than me because they knew more about sniping or some shit. You know what I mean? They didn't respect me, so I had to lay down a rule that we're moving to knifing. And not only that, but come on, the knifing people out there, and they need a fucking home. They need a platform. They need it. They
They
need it. They
do. There's
deserve
other
it.
there's other teams out there though that have a lot of subscribers that actually like earn them off knifing content. You know, like Thrust, it didn't earn its subscribers off knifing content, which
It's
is kind
about
of making
to.
the knifing community look bad. I mean, you
There
guys just
is
come
no
out and
knifing community. You know what the knifing community is? Only use me blade. That's it. Find a channel bigger than that. That's the knifing community.
there's other
When you
there's
think of
other
the
teams out
sniping
there that
community,
knife.
you think
Right?
of optic and you think of
You can't just
phase.
throw those teams out of the window. There's other teams out there that knife,
Who?
knifing montages.
Who? They're not big enough to be fucking household names in this community. They're not. No offense to
They
them.
eventually will be, though. You don't
They
understand.
eventually
It's
will be. Well, they're
big. It's
not
not like the
now, and
channel
that's
has
what
to be
we're.
big. You
Well,
could have started. You have 45,000 like super active
the
subscribers. Why didn't you make a
fact
new
that we're
channel?
having this debate right now is putting more attention to those knifers than they've ever had before.
I don't know, dude. Because I guess you could say
You
that,
can't
but the thing,
hate me,
I don't think
motherfucker,
any
when
of
I
those.
just
No,
want
no,
to do
no. But the
good. You
thing
can't
is not
hate
that.
me.
No, no, no. It's not putting attention on those knifers. I mean, maybe when they first start off, but it's not like it's putting good attention on them. Most people in the community do not want to see like knifing content. They wanted to see trick shotting content, and then you completely change it on them. Like you should have just made another team inside that team that was maybe you could have even made that bigger than the sniping. Maybe you could have like kind of restricted the sniping and the trick shotting team to only a few players, and like, just like if they left, they left. It was fine, and you shouldn't have just forced knifing onto them because think about it. I'm pretty sure a lot of them want to keep sniping. They want to join phase.
Let
That's
me
every
ask you a
trick shotter's
question.
team, though. I
Let
mean,
me ask you a question. You tell me that I should have fired him and kicked him out, but it's
I'm
not
not telling you
okay.
that. I'm telling you
No,
you
that's
should.
what you told me earlier. Motherfucker, you want to go back to the tape? Let me rewind the tape. That's what you told me, is that I should have kicked him out when they didn't listen to me. I gave them fucking
I
like
told you
90
you should have kicked the
days.
people out.
90 days to prove to
You
me
should have
that
kicked
they
him out
were
when he
right
started,
and I
dude. You
was
should have kicked him
wrong.
out when they first when they
Okay,
first
I should have
disagreed with you.
done that. I
You should
should
have
have
kicked
kicked
them.
him out.
That
You
was
said I
your
should have
bad.
kicked him
And guess
out.
what? Now
Well,
you're
guess
dealing with
what?
that shit. Now
No,
you're
I'm
dealing with
not.
it, dude.
You think I'm dealing with shit. I'm fucking.
You're not.
I
No,
have
you're not even dealing with that much shit. You know, there's not that many people who hate on you. I'm sure there's been like more people from Minnesota Burns or whatever. But the thing is that like what you did, you could have easily gotten around it, and you just right now you're being stubborn to me when it's just the thing is you could have just
stubborn to
easily.
you.
Yeah, you are being stubborn
Stubborn
because
to
that's
you.
your debate. You're debating right now. I'm being stubborn as well, but you're being stubborn to me for
I
a
don't owe
stupid
you
reason.
shit, but explain what you're talking
All
about
right.
because you sounded like I owe
This is
you
what I'm
shit.
saying.
But go
What
ahead.
you could have done, you could have easily stopped the hate. All right. You know when you did that Ricochet Tubes thing, you let the team in with the sniping and the trick shotting team. You could have just done that with knifing, and whenever a player left as a trick shotter or a sniper, what you could have done is you could have just kept restricting it so more players don't join, and that wouldn't have forced the players to
Yeah,
knife
but
and trick shot.
here's
You
the
understand what
problem.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
Keemstar?
let me answer. Let me answer for that. I wasn't in charge of who got recruited or who was kicked out. I mean, I could have kicked someone out if I really wanted to. In fact, there was a time where I wanted Chris TV kicked out so bad. That dude fucking pissed me off in such a bad way. But at the end of the day, I fucking talked to Mela. I was like, Mela, I don't care what's going on. I want this dude out. Mela gave me the okay, even though Mela didn't want it to happen. But he was like, look, you're a leader. If you want to do that, that's up to you. And I went back to Chris, and you can ask Chris. I was like, look, dude, I forgive you. Whatever, you can stay in. All right. I'm not the type of asshole that just wants to fucking kick people out. Like, these kids were working their asses off. I'll give them that. And they were doing what they wanted to do. But at the end of the day, it wasn't working. And at some point, you got to pull the plug, and you got to fucking make videos that people care about and that want to see. And that's what I'm gonna try to do.
You
And
don't
if
have
I
to fuck over
fail,
people to do it. I literally just
I
you just
tried. I
completely
didn't
no, you
fuck
just
them
completely
over.
disregarded what I said.
Fucking them
I
over
just said
when
why did you not find a loophole to that and just kept restricting the team when they left, not force them to knife. You get what I'm saying? No, obviously you
no,
don't.
no, I
Okay.
don't. I
All
didn't
right.
even
Well,
listen.
the thing
I
is,
didn't
all
even
right.
listen to
Well,
you.
If
Say
you
that
if
again.
you
Say
aren't
that
if you don't
again.
care what I'm saying, then I shouldn't.
It's not that I was
Thing is,
purposely ignoring you. I just honestly didn't hear you. Say that again.
all right. What you should have done is found a loophole. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You should have found a loophole to this whole thing, and you should have just, you know how you did with the ricochet tubes. You should have just put that team, made that team a part of Thrust. And if you really did not want the snipers and trick shotters in, you should have just kept restricting them. When they left, then guess what? You can't recruit any new people to Thrust as a trick shot or a sniper. There's the
Look,
only,
I don't
only
think
the
you. I
people that
don't.
are in. You should have at least done that. So then when these trick shotters or snipers noticed that,
All right,
they
but
would have been
I
able
get
to
that. I
leave and
get.
they
I
wouldn't
get.
have
I
been
get what
fucked
you're saying.
over.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But we didn't do that. We did something else. We fucking
And you
let
basically
them
fucked them
listen to
over,
me.
and
No,
that's why you have
motherfucker.
to.
Motherfucker, are you gonna listen to me?
I've been listening to you
All right,
this whole
then
time.
don't talk when I talk because you just talk for a long time and I
You
didn't
do the
say
same
shit.
thing, bro.
I didn't say shit. I let you talk. Now listen. We did something different, right? We let them do what the fuck they wanted, right? We let them, right? They weren't trying to listen to us. We let them do what they want, and they failed. So then we let them go. You know what I mean? I don't see
Dude,
how
but
that's a
it's not like
dickhead.
they failed. It's not like they failed. They
But
just
they
weren't
did
making views. They
fail.
weren't making money. It's not like they failed.
They
They were
did
making
fail.
likes. They were making way more likes than dislikes. They were making a nice like to dislike ratio. I mean, it's not like people didn't like the content they were coming out with.
Yeah, but it's not about the likes, bro. It's not about the likes. It's about the views. They weren't able to make those viral videos. They weren't able to grab the
And what
attention
does that
of the
make? How does that
community.
make them fail? That makes no sense because obviously you were making views on the team. It's not like you weren't making any views. You're making a lot more views than a lot of other small YouTubers. And what I'm saying is,
Bro, I'm not in the business. I'm not in the business to be mediocre. And I don't want anybody in my team to be mediocre. I want
that's what I'm
anyone
saying,
that's
dude.
in
So
my
why don't you
team
just try
to
it? Why don't you
be.
just try to find a loophole, dude? Why'd you have to just fuck them all over? You know, they could have.
You keep saying fuck them all over, but your argument is that I should have kicked him out months ago.
No, I
You
said that
don't make
once,
any
and I said if
sense.
once
You're
they
not
no, I
making
said once they
sense.
disagree with you though. No, Keemstar. Once I said when they first disagreed with you, maybe you should have kicked them out. But if it was
But I
if it was
didn't.
the
I
whole
let them
trick
stay
shotting
in.
deal, if it was the
But
whole, if you
listen to
didn't like
me.
the whole
Listen
trick
to
shotting
me.
deal,
You're
then
listen to
why
me.
did you start this team with Mala? Mala was in Phase before. He has all of his subscribers are from his trick shots on Phase, right? So you're starting
Really?
this team with Mala as like the main owner. All of the subscribers are going to be watching trick shots. So if you didn't like that whole trick shotting concept, then I don't know why you joined Thrust in the first place.
Why I joined Thrust? I didn't join Thrust. I created Thrust.
Yeah, you created it with Mala, which is whatever. It's joining Thrust. Everyone joins a team when they first started off.
No, we didn't join it. We created it. There's a
All right, then
difference.
why did you create
Here we
Thrust
go
with Mala?
again,
Why
dude.
did
We
you
need to
create
get the
Thrust with
fucking
Mala
dictionary out for
trick
this
shotting
guy. Come
competition?
on. Come on. Do we got to get the dictionary out for you? Come on.
Dude, come on. Like, what I'm saying is,
Like, if I fucking have a party,
when you knew that
right?
there were trick shotters in it?
If
Why
I
did
have a
you?
party, I don't join my own party. If you come to my party, then you
All
join
right,
my
then why
party.
didn't you do a little research on trick shotting teams? Every trick shotting team when Thrust started was still inactive. It was still the same exact type of thing. Why didn't you do more research on that? Did you think like the trick shotters in Thrust out of nowhere are just gonna start blasting with views, even though all these other trick shotting teams were coming out with trick shotting
We
content?
were when Thrust first started. We were like getting
You had like
tons of
one video
views.
that made 40,000 views. Like the thing is why, like why right then and there did you like why right now did you think to just kick them all? Why didn't you just like
Well,
think
I
of
didn't kick
another
them.
way
We
to
made
not
a
get you hate?
rule. We made a rule that you have to use a knife. I didn't kick them. To this day, I've been nothing but fucking awesome to these people. I let them fucking go dive on their own sword, and they did.
That's what a lot, but
But
that's what a
now,
lot of
all
leaders
I'm
do. They
saying to
really
them,
don't. What they do is they just let the players put their clips in. They can play with their friends, do whatever they want, as long as they come out with clips for the montages and whatnot that's on the channel. And then if they get kicked, if they obviously aren't up to standard with the other
this
players.
conversation isn't going anywhere. At the end of the day, I will say this as my final closing arguments, right? And then you can say your final closing arguments.
Alright.
I want my team to be amazing. I don't want my team to be mediocre. I want my players to want to be in Thrust. I don't want them to use Thrust as an advertisement to try to get into something else. I want my players to have respect for me and listen to me when I have ideas, you know, and if they disagree, that's fine. I'll listen to them too. But in this situation, I kept coming with different ideas and different things that we would do, and no one was listening to me. So I let them do their own thing, and they proved that their method was wrong and it was failing. And at that point, I said, okay, I think I've been very fair to you guys. I let you do your own thing. It wasn't working. Now we're going to do something my way. And I've created an opportunity for the knifing community to have a viewership. And if they get hate and if it doesn't work, then I look like an idiot. But if it does work, then I was right. And I'm willing to take that chance. And if it comes up to Christmas time and thrust knife isn't working successfully, I will gladly give it back to the snipers. And that's my final offer.
All right. What I gotta say is that when you're a leader, you want to do what's best for the subscribers. And honestly, if you can always find ways out of that, which means that you didn't have to completely change the channel abruptly out of nowhere. What you could have done is you could have just done what I keep saying, is made a team inside Thrust or just made a whole new channel in general, so your subscribers would actually care about the content that's coming out on the channel and not completely hate you for it. And honestly, from what I'm like thinking, saying right now, like, I just, in my opinion, I think it's completely stupid what you did, and I'm still gonna think. That
I do not like the fact that you call. I know I said I would give you a closing argument. I know, but I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. You are bullying me right now. And
no, dude, I just think what you did. All right.
I am not gonna put up with your bullying. I'm not gonna put up with your bullying.
You're saying you've been saying the same thing about me over Twitter and stuff.
I should not be bullied like this.
What you did, I think, was personally a bad decision. That's in my opinion. I thought what you did was a bad decision for your game.
All right.
I won't say that what you did was stupid or whatever, if that hurts your feelings or anything. But the thing is that what you did was bad to the subscribers, because obviously none of the subscribers liked it, and you should have thought of a way to make the subscribers fine with it, to make the subscribers like your content. And you should have not completely just lied about a couple things in your commentary.
What I lie about? Let's get this out of the way, because you keep calling me a liar, motherfucker, and it ain't cool. Go.
All right, what you said in your your big commentary on Thrust.
I said that I would contact the leadership of these bigger organizations and try to get our players into those groups.
I get that, but all right.
I did do that. So don't call me a fucking liar, because I'm sick of you calling me a liar.
No. I'm not saying that's lying or whatever, because I just heard that you said that in this commentary. I was just talking from what I thought. And the thing is that what you were saying in this big commentary or whatever that you uploaded to Thrust, you said that you're trying to do something completely original with your channel, and obviously it's not original because people have done it before. And if you're trying to do something,
how do you know it's not original when you haven't even seen one fucking Taj?
I've seen a ton of knifing montages. There's
not from us, not from Thrust, not knife thrusting Taj. You haven't seen one yet, bitch. You don't know anything about ads. Now listen,
I can bet
this is a great conversation.
When the first knifing montage comes out on Thrust, it's going to have this. Maybe it'll have I don't even know how you could change the clips in that, but I can bet you 100% the first knifing montage on Thrust is going to be similar to the other knifing montages on YouTube right now.
Okay.
From those teams.
Okay.
And that's just my opinion. So maybe you could prove me wrong. I don't know.
All right, I'm going to prove you wrong. All right, listen.
So
this is a great debate.
Make that your new thing.
Great debate.
For this.
Great debate. You want to hug it out?
I mean, yeah, sure. Let's go now.
Don't touch me.
I'll meet you right now. No, I'm joking.
Quit touching me, faggot. That's ridiculous. All right, come on.
All right.
Thank you. Good debate.
I'll see you later.
Goodbye, everyone.
I'll see you guys later.